then, did you talk about the word of the show?
Oh, no. Oh, that's one of the fun games in the show. And the one of the very first posts, they have the word of the game. And, I mean, you'll be reading. I was reading. I actually deleted it the first time I was looking at it because this word microwave was just random in there. And I'm going, what the heck? That must be an error, right? So I deleted it. Then further on down the line, it tells you that a way that you can earn a ticket is by playing the word of the game. The word of the game is microwave. Anytime you see the word microwave in a post, you shout out microwave times however many times you see it, and you get a ticket for every time you see the word microwave. So I had to go back up and fill in the word microwave because that was supposed to be there.
And it'll never fail. You'll have people shouting out microwave, okay? And then somebody will start shouting it out, and about 3 days later, they're like, why are we shouting out microwave? You know, and then you direct them back to that. But when you're in the middle of that, like for the stainless steel mixing bowls, I put, sorry, not microwavable. And you know if people are reading it, because then they're like, can I put microwavable on there? I'm like, yes, that counts. Or if you have microwave on there, does this count? It just gets them very, very excited. It gets them addicted. They want it. Now, I do the games a little bit different. I always try, well, not all the time, but most of the time I try to end them. And at 8 o'clock or so, we do a free-for-all, and I really get them going on that. But like Shannon said, tease them with prizes. There's also things like how many tools are in the tool turnabout, and how many, you know, when she was talking about guessing games, it might be like the infused water bottle that we have, and it has carrots in it. How many carrots are in there? And so you have the number. You can change that number. So if you have people that are, you know, show after show after show, just decide what number you're going to have ahead of time. You know, don't be mixing it up. You know, you just want to keep them active, you want to keep them interactive, and it's a great tool because you know how you go to cooking shows and you don't want to bring your whole kitchen, but you really love your whole kitchen. This is a way that you can talk about every single product that you love. And you've got to balance, like she said, you want to get those higher priced items. I always, no matter what, I talk about the salad spinner at some point, I talk about my double burner grill pan, I talk about my veggie spiralizer, I talk about my manual food processor. All of my high, I talked about the rock products, all of my high ones is what, you know, you want to make sure you go through. Anyway.
I want to ask a question. Y'all have been talking about the number of days for the parties, and you talked about day 10, that's when you wrap it all up. When we first started doing virtual parties, they suggested that you have a time, like a certain day and time where everybody should be at the computer. It sounds like you're not really doing that.
No,
I still do that kind.
That's the advantage of the 10-day party. If you do the 1-hour virtual party, you have to have your guests sitting at their computer for that 1-hour span so that they can see what's going on, especially if they want to interact with the consultant and play the games. All the posts will stay there because it's on an event or a group so that if they can't make it, they can go back and look at it. But on a 10-day event, you don't have to be there at 6 a.m. to see what I'm posting. It's going to post whether you're there or not, and when you go on Facebook, you can look at it.
The other thing that I just thought about with the event, because you had talked about the differences between the event and the group, don't do what I did the first time I did my event. I let it expire, and then I couldn't go back. The group never expires, the event does. So be aware of that.
It's there. It just goes into your past events.
Yeah. But I mean, anyway.
You can't change your date, but you can still add to it. You can still add to your event once it's over because, like, on day, whenever I finally actually close the party, after they finally close the party, then I post something that says the party's closed. Thank you very much. You helped your host earn X amount of dollars in free half-price items and yada, yada, yada. And then when I get the email that it's been shipped, when FedEx is on the road, I post another picture. It says, oh, FedEx is coming, or whatever it is. And they got, again, pictures all over.
They can't find it, though.
Yes, they can. They have to go. They'll get a notification that it's there.
Because I had an issue where they couldn't find it.
Well, they just have to go into their past events. Yes. And I know a lot of people are like, well, then we don't get the social event of it. We don't get the gathering or whatever. I tell my host, hey, you don't want to go run around town delivering? That's when you invite your friends over. Have them bring their favorite beverage and a snack, and everybody can go through their orders, and you can and that way they come get their order from your house. It becomes a social event, and then I go, oh wait, what did you get? What did you get? Oh, I think I want that, and you can maybe even put together another show.
No, you can do it for however many. I mean, you could do it 5 days. You could do. I do mine about 8 days.
Right.
So I mean,
exactly.
it's whatever you want. You know, you can start it on whatever day you want. You can finish it. Yeah.
If you don't want to do it 10 days, if you don't think that your peeps are going to want to sit there and do the
and answer the questions. And, make sure that you're answering questions. I just had one, and a lady bought a whole bunch of food at the party from me. She said, I had another one, and that I was in at the same time. And she said, and I'm better friends with that host. She said, but the consultant never answered one of my questions. She said, so I'm going with you. I also, the first post, one of the first posts, it says, tell me how you know you're the host and what's your favorite recipe or product. When they tell me a product, favorite product or something that you want to buy. When they tell me a product, I find a recipe for them and I send it to them. I say, this is for you. And even if it's something like, the food chop, mix-a-chop, I'll find a ground meat recipe or whatever. And sometimes I'm like, well, this isn't really good, but it's one of my favorite recipes, so I wanted to share with you. So I'm always kind of making it personal towards them. And if I pick up on something, I'm talking to them, I'm making friends. Like Shannon said, you make friends with these people. And sometimes I'll do the pre-party before a cooking show. By the time I come to the cooking show, they're walking in going, who, did you count all those M&Ms? And I'm like, no, we all share. It's one of the benefits of being a pampered chef because we all share our stuff. So no one somebody else did, and they know you already. So it's a lot of fun.
You know what, I do have one question for you. Post My Party, do they save your posts and images, all of that? Can you save their templates? Okay. Because I know SynShare does, but I didn't know Post My Party.
Yes.
Okay.
They're awesome. With Post My Party that I noticed is, when I tried to add something to my template, it came back with an error. It said Facebook has blocked posts that had similar wording to this, change your wording. So it wouldn't even let me create that. So I thought that was kind of neat that it warned me ahead of time, hey, I may want to change that before I.
And also Post My Party and SynShare and all is starting to kind of do little, videos and stuff to kind of help you along as to kind of, mitigate this that's happening with Facebook. So, if you're whatever program you're on, look for it because they'll have something in there for you.
Thank you. Is this on?
Oh, wait, one more thing. You know what I wanted to say is when you suggested they can join those virtual party groups,
Yes.
just make sure that you have Pampered Chef in your
Yes,
profile.
I have that in my notes. Very
Okay,
good.
yeah,
Did y'all
just
hear
make
what
sure
Connie
because
just
they
said?
won't.
Everybody heard that?
Yeah,
In order to add yourself to the virtual party, the Pampered Chef page, the
Right.
Pampered Chef Facebook page that is devoted to building virtual parties, you have to have Pampered Chef visible
In
in
your
your
profile.
profile.
That is correct.
Your name, it
because
has
they will not approve you.
they will not, and there have been people who have questioned, I've tried to get added to this group and I can't get added.
Right.
It's because, does it have to be like,
In your profile, like as your.
It has to be, you have to
Your
be,
occupation.
right, you have to be Pampered Chef.
Okay, so for you guys who know more than what I do, when we upload it, if you have other groups that you belong to that they can get pictures at, please comment on the comments. Or if you have stuff to add, we couldn't go over everything, just please, add to it because, we just kind of tried to do something that would be broad-based for everybody.
Very good. You guys did a
thank
great
you
job.
ladies so
Did a great
much.
job.